So I think Andy actually hit on this earlier, and it was a great topic. So do you feel like technology can be a crutch, and specifically for business developers? I mean, is it some of it does take away some of the personal feel? So like where do you draw the line? Over to Andy.
Yeah, I think if you're introducing automation and workflow for and it all goes to the bottom line, then I think you're doing your company and your clients a disservice. You should be reinvesting the savings that it gives you into developing the experience the client gets. And I think there is sometimes a tendency to, I guess it's the same thing as fee marketing. It's the same principle. Yes, we can increase our bottom line, but at what intangible cost? So I would be wary of introducing these advancements without keeping your eye on who your customer is.
Great response. John?
Yeah, it's definitely taking everything into consideration. Different owners do not work in the automation funnel campaign. They're like, I don't want you to have my email address because I don't want email communications, and that just like totally works the whole system. Whenever it's like, well, how do I automate that then? And that's not what they want as a customer. They don't want that. And certain things with tenants, I've been able to communicate with them the more of the heart behind it, because like I think if people understood what the purpose and intention of it is, they might be more open to it. Like the purpose and intention is to make sure that you're really well informed and that you're very well communicated with. And if we can make sure that those communications go out, definitely give us callback. Feedback is important, and we want to be able to be there for you. And the automation allows us to be able to take time to be able to do those things. The automation going out and your notifications, that allows us to be able to spend time whenever you have specific questions, and it frees up so that we're not doing individual phone calls or individual conversations for each of our owners. So sometimes you can help them kind of say it's just an added way of helping for communication to be clear and making sure that everything is, and a lot of things need to be in writing for what we do. So it's like we have a lot of reasons for why we do what we do, and it's just hopefully that like one of our mission statement basically is we honor people through our intentional, clear communication and our extensive property management services. We honor people through our clear communication. And so like clarity in our conversations is really important, because I think you can avoid a lot of the fires if you can clearly communicate everything. And so like automation helps us be able to have a lot less errors in that communication and have a lot more information in that conversation. So,
okay, Michael, again, can too much technology be a crutch?
I don't think we have to worry about that at Atrium, but I do think it does tend to depersonalize things, and we're big on personal relationships. Our business was built on it, word of mouth, referrals. We don't pay for advertising still. So I think it can, yes. It can also make you much more profitable, which is not something we've been super focused on. Obviously we want to make money, and we do make a little bit of money, but at the same time, we could probably make a lot more money with the properties we have if we did focus more on automation and using that stuff. But, one of the things, I think somebody mentioned it earlier. I think maybe Philip or somebody said, communication is key, and being very fast with communication and being diligent about getting back to people. That's our company's guarantee is we'll get back to you within 24 hours, or we will pay for, or we'll reduce your management fees and wipe it out for the next month. So you get a free month of management if we don't return your communication within 24 hours. So we haven't focused on automation or too much reliance on technology, so it hasn't been an issue for us, but I can definitely see how it could.
Awesome. Philip, anything to add?
I think everybody covered that one. That was some really great responses.